our group definitely agreed that education is without doubt the most important thing for the future of Europe, and mainly political education. I mean, we're all here today and we're very fortunate to be taking part and having our voices heard in front of the whole of the nation of Europe. But many people are not aware of the European Union and the good work it does. So we believe we should definitely ensure that lessons take place in primary schools, informing young people about political ideas and what the EU does. And we need to have more inter-EU collaboration, such as trips between schools with different countries, and teach the history of the EU so we never make the same mistakes again. We need to make sure that we increase participation from voters, not only in young people but in adults as well. So we believe that MEPs should definitely increase engagement with their countries and the people they represent, be that through the media or social media.
You talked about increasing the participation of voters all around the European Union. How do you plan on doing that? Because to market participation of voting, you need to have money. You need to have people who deal with social media on a daily basis. So you need to have a budget. It should come from the governmental area, because the European Union can't deal with inner politics. Can't deal with politics of a country. So my question is, where would the money for the marketing come from? Thank you.
Well, obviously social media is free and you will need people to get onto the social media, but MEPs are here to reflect your opinions, so they should be doing it anyway and using their own willpower to do it. But also, I mean, campaigns aren't that expensive. Like, a lot of money goes into things that cost a lot more than posters and things like that, but perhaps just like lessons in schools so people are aware of the EU, because if you're not aware of it, you're not going to vote. And in the UK, there was only 20% turnout because nobody was aware of what was actually happening and who was who. So I think people really need to work on putting a name to a face with the MEPs in particular, and that's mainly their job really, but I don't really know where we get the money from, but it's the same with anything. Where do you get the money for anything?
So we want to create some more programs which encourage and give knowledge about setting up companies. The second point is setting up or increasing the number of vocational schools. We see that studying in a vocational school is more helpful for getting a job after graduating or during studies. Also, we see that EU member states should create more vocational schools or where they are needed. We know that in some countries there is a problem that vocational schools have like a really bad reputation, but if we create more of more schools and we actively show that vocational schools are okay and they are normal, then we could get a better reputation, and by that we could decrease the unemployment rate. We want more cooperation between employees and schools so that schools could make their educational systems more suitable for the job market. Studies have shown that at the moment people who graduate from, let's say, university or high school, they don't have the right skills that employees are looking for. But if we increase the cooperation, then we could have better impacts.
Do you think it's necessary to give young people complete freedom in the job market and give them whatever qualifications they want? Or do you think we should be aiming young people towards sectors that that Europe happens to be in need of at the time? Thank you.
We see that young people are most efficient when they study what they want, and we think that would be the best solution for everyone, and we could have better quality at works, and so on.